Hi there.
Hi.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Nice to meet you finally. As you may know, I've introduced myself. My name is Teresa. You can call me Ka, you can call me Miss, or just Teresa is fine with me. Anything that you makes you comfortable. And I've been teaching for about a year now. I specialize in IELTS, and my own IELTS is like 8. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the overall band score is 8. And well, I should say, never mind. Could you please introduce yourself?
Okay. Thank you, Miss Teresa. I'm Jonathan Sugijanto. You can call me Jonathan. Um, I am a student, a high school student in Santo Yosef Senior High School. I am currently interested in taking IELTS, but well, although some people said it's a bit too late to start learning IELTS now, like it's 1 month, just 1 month, but I do it anyway. Taking IELTS in about 1 month from now uh, to apply to a university outside.
Oh, okay. Where are you going to apply, if I may know?
I'm still searching for it, but I plan. This is because of a recommendation from an alumni and my school as well, that I plan to apply to many universities.
Yeah.
So if I'm not accepted in one, well, I have others in spares.
That's actually a very good plan. Yeah, you should follow that. But do you have like specific region that you want to apply to? Because you're going outside, right? Outside is a very fast world.
Yeah. If there's a specific region, I'm aiming for where I can use English to communicate. So like the US or perhaps Australia,
Mhm.
maybe Singapore.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. What are you going to take for the major?
The major, I'm going to take a uh, rather rare one, which is physics, as
Physics.
in science and research honors
Oh,
program.
why will you take physics?
Well, I like I don't know I when I was well I just love uh, solving physics problem, uh, especially because my brothers introduced the world of physics to me when about two
Mhm.
to 3 years ago.
Your brother is also in a physics major?
Well, he planned to, I heard, but
Mhm.
about a year ago or two, he changed plans, and mm, now he aims for aerospace engineering.
Aerospace. Oh, but it's still
Not too
related
far
to
from physics.
physics.
Yeah,
Yeah,
still
yeah.
really.
But you'll take like the physics, the main physics study, right?
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Hope you'll get it. Okay. I see that your English is quite good, but you're still having problem with finding words, don't you? When
Yes,
speaking.
I have a problem in vocabulary.
I see. I'll note that down. vocabulary problems. Okay, we're going to, I'm going to introduce you to vocab, to advanced vocabs. Maybe I cannot, how you say, I cannot really boost you in an instance. You have to also practice by yourself. You have to read more books, watch more things and such. You cannot just rely, especially it's in 1 month, so it's a very short time, right? You have
Yes.
to rely on your self-discipline to train yourself, to develop your ability. But I'm going to help you through the journey. Don't worry about that. Okay. Just yeah, that's my only warning for people who are taking an IELTS course near their IELTS test, so like 1 more or 2 weeks. You have to force yourself. You cannot rely just on the lessons. Okay, that's the first warning, but don't worry about that. Okay, do you know what score do you have to reach? Is there a certain score? Minimum.
I'm aiming to apply to many universities. The scores, the required scores are different between universities from about 5.5 to, well, 7.5. That's the highest I've seen.
7.5? Really?
But well, I don't hope for too much and don't want to aim for too high because it will overburden myself.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
think I'll aim for the middle point. 5.5 to 7.5 is about 6 to 6.5.
6.5 is quite basic, actually. Like that's for the overall score. But it's, yeah. Okay, let's aim for between 6.5 and 7, should we? So that's our aim.
Okay, okay.
Okay, that's quite good. All right, vocabulary problems. Are you familiar? Have you researched about the IELTS test? What do you know about IELTS?
Yes, I have researched it. In fact, I just did a simulation, speaking test simulation,
Ah,
just 3 hours ago with
how was it?
YouTube, from YouTube.
Oh,
I um well I spoke in the way I am doing now, but when if there's any difference, I was a bit too fast, or I talk too fast, and I I did a lot of wrong grammars because I said it too fast. I was
oh,
a bit panic there because of the time limit of 14 minutes for the whole test.
I see. Oh, wait. Yeah, so no one graded, no one scored you, right?
No,
No, it's like a free
it's
test
mostly,
on YouTube.
yes. I mostly just repeat the video of my own talks and my own, yeah, what I said, and just find where I did wrong.
Okay. Well, actually, in the real test later, you will be face to face with an examiner, and they will count the time, so you don't have to worry about the total time. What you have to worry for is the part 2, where you have to talk for about 2 minutes. You remember that?
Yes.
With the cue card? Yeah. That's the only time that you have to worry about. For the others, just speak naturally.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to try it out with me for part 1 and part 3?
Okay.
Okay, let's do this then. Wait, let me open my question then. By the way, I don't think like your grammar accuracy is bad. No, there weren't many grammar mistakes in your speaking. Maybe because you don't panic currently.
Yes.
I know. I had a very bad experience with my own speaking session. Like I feel like I could reach higher, but I made some mistakes that I realized. Yeah, it's all because of the panic. All right. Mm. First of all, let's talk about your hometown. Where is your hometown?
Uh, my hometown is about kilometers from here. In Bekas, wait, in Hapanindah.
Mm-hmm.
The second Indah.
Okay. What do you
Uh,
like about it?
well, what I like about it, it's probably how close my house was with the school. It's right next, right in front of my house. The school was.
Oh, that's convenient. What do you not like about it?
Well, I don't like how small the house was. The house was uh, twice or three times smaller than my current. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so there weren't a lot of space to move about.
Okay. How important is it for you, your hometown?
It is very important because I learned how to socialize, especially with my neighbors. I used to
Mm-hmm.
play a lot with my neighbors with around the same age as mine.
Mm-hmm.
So I developed the skill to socialize there.
I see. Okay, let's talk about. Mm, okay, I'm going to choose something a bit bizarre. Well, not exactly bizarre, but uh, IELTS question always surprises you. Yeah, sometimes they ask small things that we can actually answer, but we never think about it. We never discuss it with other person. So when we're faced with that question, it feels, especially in the state of panic of the exam, it can left you in blank. Okay, all right. Let's talk about advertisements. Do you like watching advertisements?
Um, in my mind, there are two types of advertisement: an annoying one and a rather interesting one. But even though
Uh,
it's interesting, I rarely ever got I rarely ever bought the product advertised.
I see. How do you feel when you see pop-up ads on the internet?
Pop up ads. Recently, there are a lot of pop ups, yes, in the internet. But well, because of that, I developed like a reflex to instantly delete it when it pops. So
Ah,
I I don't really find it particularly annoying because you can close it easily. The most annoying types of ads is the one you cannot close or need to wait like 5 seconds or 15.
yeah, I see. Do you like the funny or serious advertisements more?
I'm sorry, can you repeat?
Do you like funny or serious advertisements more?
Mm, I like funny advertisement because, well, uh, as I said, I like interesting ones, and I find anything funny to be interesting.
Okay. Let's talk about. Hmm. Okay. I'm going to give you the third. That's actually the first part questions. So it's still about real life situations. Still about your preference, like what you see, what you're feeling, what you're thinking about. The third part is quite similar. It's a two-way discussion. So you're not going to tell story like in part two. You know about it already. But the questions are more general. So you will have to relate to the bigger public. Okay. So based on that clue, please answer my following questions. Think of it more like a discussion instead of just a test. Okay. Think of how you will answer if you discuss this with someone else. Okay. Do you think more people read nowadays?
I think more people read nowadays, but they don't read the same things as like 3 decades or 2 decades ago. People in decades ago read books and journals, while people these days read chats and perhaps memes in the internet.
I see. In your opinion, how will ebooks affect paper books?
I think in the upcoming years, ebooks will completely replace books, especially for ebooks that for books that don't contain DVDs or something that cannot be recreated in ebooks, because ebooks have more advantages. You can print ebooks to make the books itself, or you can also have colors as much as you want in ebooks without spending more money to color printing.
Yeah, I see. Wow. Okay, let's talk about. Wait. Okay, this is a bit harder, I think. Why do some companies ask their staff to wear uniforms?
I think companies ask their staff to wear uniforms because, in my experience, companies like to put their advertisement everywhere. So a uniform is also a type of advertisement. You can usually see their logos and maybe their mottos in the uniforms. It's part of advertisement. Besides that, uniforms is also how to make people see the company as a disciplined company. So the company workers they look disciplined.
Okay. All right. So we're going to compare clothes between generations. What do you think is the difference between clothes that a young person's use, the young person wear, and the old people wear?
I'm sorry, the connection, the internet
Okay,
connection.
I'm going to repeat it again. What do you think is the difference between clothes that a young person wear and an old person wear?
Yeah. I
Is my voice clear?
Yes, but I honestly speaking, I don't know what is young person.
Young.
Oh, young.
Mm,
Young and old person.
yes.
Oh, the different. The clothes worn by young and old person is definitely different. Young people use well, their clothes are mostly reflecting how today's culture is full of globalization. So, looking in Indonesia itself, in Indonesia, we see that many youngsters use Western clothes, and perhaps Easterns, or you can see cultures from outside of Indonesia. But for older people, they usually keep clothes exactly as how they were taught from their well father generation before. So they are very reflecting our natural culture.
Okay. Well, thank you for the answers. I think you're actually not performing that bad. You just have to, yeah. Um, you just have to tackle your panic. So get familiar with the questions, add some more vocabulary, and a wider range of grammar will also help you to boost your score. So I found out that you use mostly like the simple present tense or the simple past tense, although there are some complex sentences. Like kalimat bertingkat itu ada. Um, we're going to try out in the later classes. We're going to try out using like the perfect tenses, conditionals, and also more idiomatic expressions for vocabulary. So idioms, phrasal verbs, and then more advanced vocabulary. But I also noticed that you were already aware of some of them. I noticed you say upcoming years, they're more disciplined as such. So you already have a good basic in that. Okay. Well, what we do in class later is basically review vocabulary, how to use them, the advanced ones, and then we're going to practice with questions like this. That's it. Get a view, get a picture of the class.
Yes.
Okay. Now, you haven't, wait. Let's talk about the schedule. What is your preferred schedule?
Preferred schedule.
Mhm.
I prefer a schedule that push most of the activity at night.
Okay.
So I'm more of a night owl.
I see.
I I usually I just can't concentrate on the morning or noon, but
Mhm.
I can concentrate and well about twice or thrice more productive when
Mhm.
I'm working at night, especially from 10 p.m. to well 2 a.m.
Oof.
Uh, yes, that's all.
Mhm, mhm. Okay. Well, I cannot make arrange schedule for our class at 10 because I actually live in Bali, so I'm 1 hour ahead of you. If I start, if I start at 10 a.m. at 10 p.m. there, it will be too late for me. So, what do you think about like
Um,
today's
like
schedule?
in at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
I think that's perfect.
Okay, 8 p.m. is perfect for you. Any day? Any day is okay.
Any day except Friday.
Okay,
I
except
have
Friday.
school.
At night?
Not an like a religious school or something. I don't know how to
Oh,
say in
yeah.
English.
Like a course, a religious course. Yeah, less
Yes,
gitu.
but it's more of a community than a course.
Ah, yeah. Okay, so it's at night. So Friday's off limit, except for Friday. Okay, I'll update you about it. I have to check on my schedule for first because I had some new students too, so I have to arrange the schedule at that. Probably, maybe I'll offer twice a week, perhaps on, let me see now. Okay, on Wednesday and Thursday, 8 p.m. Does that sound good?
And Thursday, yeah,
Mhm.
1 day apart.
1 day apart. Yeah, it's oh yeah, it's a bit too close, isn't it? If we start at 7:30, is that okay?
Yes, that's okay.
Okay, so maybe if you can start at 7:30, I can put you somewhere around Tuesday or Monday, but I have to confirm it later.
Also,
So
around
yeah,
Tuesday, Monday, or Wednesday and Thursday.
yeah, or maybe like this, either on Monday and Tuesday, 7:30, and the other class, the second class, is either on Wednesday or Friday, 8 p.m.
Did you mean Thursday instead of Friday?
Oh yeah, sorry, Wednesday and Thursday.
Uh, yeah, that's a good schedule for me.
Okay, so you have time to refresh and such.
Yes.
Okay, Monday, Tuesday. Okay, I'll update it to you later through WhatsApp. I might have to confirm to the admin first on whether we can start immediately or not. Perhaps like, do you have the exact date for the IELTS test next month? Have you booked it?
I have not booked it. I plan to book it after the first or second meeting.
Ah, okay. You have like the target date? Which date?
Probably the middle of November. Well, in a date that do not interfere with my school.
Oh, so it's probably Saturday or
Saturday,
Sunday.
Sunday.
Okay, okay, okay. I mean, like, I have to check whether the course matches yours or not, like whether it can be finished before your test. They also counted. Okay. Well, I think that's all for the simulation class. We've set the schedule. We've seen, we've had a bit of simulation on what we'll do later. So any question from you? Any concern?
This question is a bit unrelated, but about the fee, do I talk about the fee to you or to the contact person?
To the contact person. So I am only responsible for teaching you. For the administration and stuff, just talk with the contact person. Okay. Any other concerns?
Not really. And one thing, do you have any recommendation for vocabulary to get a way to gather vocabularies? Like, if for example, films, what films?
Ah, okay. I'm more of a book person, so I would recommend you to read articles. Yeah.
Like the news in the internet.
Yeah, you can like read news in the internet, or you know National Geographic, right?
Yes.
National Geographic and nature.com are good places to access like articles, scientific articles. You'll find physics stuffs there too. So maybe like you can add you can expand your knowledge while expanding your English vocabulary too. So try that out.
Thank you.
Yeah, National Geographic is quite challenging. If you want the audio part, I would recommend you to listen to podcasts, like professional podcasts. That's the way
Thank
to.
you.
Mhm. Okay. Is there any other question? You look like you're thinking about something.
Not currently.
Okay, then I'm looking forward to see you in class. We're going to like communicate through WhatsApp before the class starts. Okay, but the confirmation on the dates and stuff.
Yes.
All right, then. Gonna see you. Have a good night.
I see. Okay.